Everybody, this is LinkGamer12. Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Alright, so, off screen I did a little bit of work. And by a little bit I mean a lot. I expanded my house a little bit, gave it another floor. Just give me some extra space. On the other side from that, I also collected a lot of stuff. And I also did this. Ta-da! Iron. Now, if you're wondering, iron, you smelt it. Just like you cook anything else. You just need a fire source and, well, iron ore. This purifies it into iron. You can add it to your supply, and it'll give you experience just like coal does. And charcoal. If you're wondering why my voice sounds a little bit weird, I think I'm coming down with something. I hope I'm not. But other than that, that's pretty much all we went through. I also cleared out my front yard a bit, and I connected it to the side yard where the garden is. And I found some sugar cane. Really wish that these things would grow right, though. I mean, seriously. I keep coming up to this, hit it, and I only get one carrot or one potato. Why? I want to actually be able to expand on that. Oh well. Wheat's growing in nicely. The animals should all be doing well. Had to cut a few down for meat, but other than that, it's been fine. I expanded the farm, obviously, because this much farm room wasn't really enough for the animals that I was keeping. So this just allows me to have a bigger pit to keep track of them. Looks like all the sheep have been fully grown. Perfect. I can add another sheep to the group. There we go. Guys. Stop. Ah, darn it. Now, eventually I'm going to get some wood and I'm going to use it to build a ladder, but for now, I'll just leave it the way it is. Hey. Look at all the horses. Really wish that the wolves would come back around, though. I've been missing them. And creepers, obviously. Ooh! Looks like we had a skeleton here earlier tonight. But I've been doing just the basic stuff. The tree's growing pretty high. I just planted it a little while ago, too. Oh. Cut her down. Use it for charcoal or for just building in general. Doesn't really matter. But I've done a lot, I guess, but not really enough to warrant anything. Using the iron I collected, I made an iron pickaxe and an iron sword. I will tell you that when you're using those, use them scarcely. Reason being is they are very efficient, they are very durable, but they are very hard to come by. So when you build one of those, don't, and I repeat, do not use it all the time. Because trust me, you do not want to have a pickaxe break on you when you're, like, mining diamonds or anything else. Anything that is of value. Most of the metals and ores are all generally diamond based. And by that, well, sorry, they're all iron based. And by that I mean you can get them more easily and usually only with iron or better. And to really get through this game, and get to the stuff that you really want, you need, hang on, turn that into bone meal. We can use that for our farm. Anyway, to really get what you want out of this, you need to have your iron pickaxe, and you need it to be, well, easily accessible. Once again, I only got one. I'm getting really tired of that. I hate that noise. It's always creepy. There. As you'll notice, sugarcane grows differently than everything else. It grows on regular landmass rather than tilled landmass. And obviously, there's another thing about it. It needs to have 2 water sources on each side, at least. You know, since we got enough time, I'm going to go put this arrow back and I'm going to show you guys how to do some crafting. Let's see. There you go. And I can hold on to everything else. Alright. So, let's start with some decorative crafting. So, you can use cobblestone, any other stone, any wood to make certain things like slabs. Slabs are just 3 down the bottom, or anywhere else, just 3 in a straight line. Next, fence. Cobblestone wall, pretty easy to make. However, there is a bit of a difference between the wall and the wooden fence. Sorry about that. You know what? I'm actually going to need these anyway, so I'm just going to collect them. Alright, used to be you could line them up like this and come out with a fence, but not anymore. Now it's a wooden trapdoor. Wooden trapdoors used to just be 3 of these in a row, I think. Or, no, they didn't change it. They changed it with something else. Oh, I remember now. Alright, so when they changed it over, you now have to put 2 sticks in the middle here. And on the reverse of that, if you put 2 sticks on the outside and then 2 wood in the middle, it makes it a fence door. I don't get it either, but that's just the way they did it. Now I will use this opportunity to make this. You put the entire rows with wooden sticks, and you put 1 wooden stick in the middle, you'll end up with a ladder. And you'll end up with 3 sets of ladders to help you go up 3 meters if you need them. That is pretty important, and if you're hearing splashing, there are squid in the lake underneath my house. Now then, with all that taken care of, I can finally do this. It's just 1, 2, 3, and now I can climb out, and they can't. There. I think horses are into apples, so there's that. Man, this thing is getting crowded. Alright, now for my fence. Now, I'm one of those guys that's very, monster phobic at night. I don't like things coming into my house, regardless of whether or not I'm there. And if I'm in the middle of the night and I'm running back home and they're chasing after me, I want a way to at least hold them off. And that's where fences and stuff come in. When you lay down a fence, its main purpose is, obviously, to block out intruders. And it does this by having pretty much a 2-meter wall on a 1-meter space. So let's plant a fence here. There. Now, if I had a wooden door, I could put it here. And dink, dink. I could walk through, but if you tried walking over, nothing. Can't do it. just the way it's designed. Now, when you do something like this, though, there is a downside. Don't really expect it to work if, say, for instance, you have like a little cliff or something right next to it, because then the animals and monsters will just climb over it. Not very helpful. It is night. What do you mean? It is night. See, the sun has gone down. Jeez. Alright, we got acquiring hardware. Let's see. Achievements. Here you go. Now, acquiring hardware is obtaining this. Smelt an iron ingot. Once you get this, you can do things like on a rail. Travel by minecart at least 1 kilometer from where you started. Sorry for that. 1,000 meters? Really? That's intense. Diamonds! Acquire diamonds with your iron tools. Delicious fish. Catch and cook fish. I actually want to take care of that one. In order to do it, that's pretty simple. We just need to find another spider, which shouldn't be too difficult, so they love to hang around my house in the mornings. Phew. Oh, look at that. Floating islands. Well, if we find a spider out here, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to take the webbing from it so I can use it for a fishing pole. Other than that, let's see. Doesn't seem to be a lot left to do. I mean, we've already got ourselves set up to, like, live a pretty healthy lifestyle. Farmland's doing pretty well. If and when I find some redstone, we'll be able to make a compass, and that we can use to help make a map. Once we have that, I am going to go and find that spot with all the pumpkin seeds and everything, because I want those pumpkins. They make great food sources. You can use them to make stuff like pumpkin pie, jack-o'-lanterns, which are very cool because basically you just take a pumpkin and you put a freaking candlestick in it. It's a lot more difficult in real life because you actually got to make the jack-o'-lantern, but whatever. And it pretty much acts as a larger light source than a regular candlestick. I don't get how, but it does. Anyway, that should pretty much take care of everything. Alright, so in the next video, I'm going to pretty much just spend the night this morning and pretty much stand right outside my house with everything but a sword in the chest. And I'm going to fight off monsters, kill a few spiders, and then lock myself away in my house if I survive. So I have the string I need to build a fishing pole. Once we take care of that, I can get that other achievement out of the way. And I think we already have enough to take care of in order to, like, actually go out and explore the mines. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't kick me. I didn't do anything to you. Alright. Well, anyway, that's my plan. Oh. Oh. You guys see that in the distance? That's a pumpkin. I'm gonna go get it. Alright. I want that pumpkin. I don't know how long the video's been. Like I said last time, I didn't set my watch again. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Alright. This way. Hang on. I swear to God, if this literally was this close to home. I think it was. I think it was this close to home the entire time. Holy cow. Oh well. Call me an idiot. Alright, 2. And 3. 3 pumpkins. Alright, just because I want to, I'm going to look over this mountainside. I feel like it was right there all along. Wow. Literally over the hill. Right over the hill. God, you love irony. Alright. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick. You ever find yourself way too high to survive a fall? Well, get a bucket, and you got a water source. You don't need to worry anymore. This is called a water elevator. And if I can figure out where my house was from here, it should be over there. Yeah, there it is. Alright. All you need to do is just take the bucket of water and dump it out at a location. Like, say, this is a good spot. It'll build a nice lake, waterfall lake. Dump it and write it down. It's that simple. We just built ourselves a waterfall. Now the only downside to this is you pretty much lose that water source because you can't pick it back up once you take it down. The water source all the way up there, all of this is just flowing water, and it won't sit. Not unless it runs back into itself, which it probably won't. See, that's how water works. You pick it up from a spot, and it'll create flowing water. You can't pick it back up from there. Like, I could dump this over there, and now I can't pick up the water because it's flowing. Pick up the water there because it's tall. It's tall enough to pick up. But I can't pick it up from anywhere else. Anywhere that's lower than the actual size of water. But if you pick it up from the middle, then the flow will flow into the middle, fill up the space completely, and the water regenerates. Infinite water source. Pretty cool, huh? Well, like I said before, this is enough. This is enough of a video. I'm gonna go plant these pumpkins, or actually I'm gonna turn them into pumpkin seeds, then plant them. And I'm gonna head home. Had enough. Lava. Oh, right. Should be this way. Yeah, it's this way. I hate when I hear those sounds. Alright. Well, that should take care of that. So in the next video, I'm going to do a little bit more work. Like I said, I'm going to get some string so I can build a fishing pole. Then once we have a fishing pole, I think we'll be done. We'll be ready to start actually mining. Man, I can't get back home. I'll end this off as soon as I can see my house. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Rabbits. Didn't notice that before. Alright, enough playing around. Wait. Oh boy. Not again. I'm lost again. Alright, in the next video, I'll be back home. See you guys then. This is Link number 12, signing out.